Hey, happy Friday. This is Dr. Shannon Tran, Efficiency Executive Coach, where I help busy professionals and executives really create the life they love, have more time for themselves and their family, and really build a life that they enjoy. So today I'm in my car because this is where I do my best thinking, and it's raining outside. And I want to share something that I've noticed as the months have started for 2018. So we're now in the month of March, and this is where we often can see a pause or reflect on how we're doing on the goals and intentions, and if you're someone who sets New Year's resolutions, and how you're doing on those areas. And today I just wanted to share really seven types of self-sabotage that often get in the way of us reaching our goals or completing those intentions or really making progress in the areas that we said we wanted to make progress in. And first I want to just take a moment to define what self-sabotage is. So essentially, self-sabotage is any belief or behavior that interferes with your goals or intentions. And so think about that for a moment, because I'm sure that happens for all of us every day, right? We have the intention to eat well, and maybe we don't. We have a donut at work, or we forget to drink water, or whatever it may be. And once we become aware of these 7 types of self-sabotage, it's going to allow you to use that awareness to overcome them, and to see it kind of like a warning sign before it gets in the way of your progress. And this also helps you see where you often get stuck, because if you can overcome this in one area of your life, this is going to help you overcome it in any area of your life. And it's truly going to make a difference for the rest of your life whenever you're setting a goal, an intention, or you want to make progress in an area of your life. So as I mentioned, there's 7 types of self-sabotage. So here's the first type. Number 1, when you have cross intentions. So what do I mean by that? When you intend for one thing, so for example, to lose weight or to get in shape, but you have another intention that doing so is going to cause problem in your relationships, or you can't make the time for it, or it's not a priority. That's an example of cross intentions. So those cross intentions compete with each other, right? And it makes it very difficult to make progress when you have cross intentions. So really pay attention to your intentions. Are they in alignment? Are they in harmony? Do they support each other? Or are your intentions competing with one another? When that happens, you'll experience inner conflict. You'll experience emotional distress. So those feelings can really be warning signs, and that's when you can check in with yourself if you have cross intentions. The second type of self-sabotage is self-doubt. And this is a tough one because, I've been there many times. And a lot of times we can have doubt about our ability to accomplish something. We don't believe in ourselves. We're afraid. We don't think we can do it. We don't have the support. So pay attention to when you have self-doubt. And learn to manage it. Hey, I can see, I don't have my glasses on, but I see someone's here, and hi, nice to see you. I gotta get my glasses. I couldn't get my purse out of the gym locker today because I didn't have my glasses and I couldn't remember the code I typed in. Okay, so type 2 is self-doubt. The third type of self-sabotage is distraction. That's a tricky little sucker, right? Because we can set a goal and then we get distracted. We can get distracted by other people, by ourselves. Like we create distractions and get busy with other things that have nothing to do with our goals. So notice when you're getting distracted. That's self-sabotage type number 3. Self-sabotage type number 4 is procrastination. That's putting things off. So just notice, like, do you have the same to-do list day after day after day and nothing gets done? So I've been having conversations even with my own friends, and we'll say things like, okay, I got to get my taxes today. I got to get my taxes done today. And then we keep putting it off. So if you're procrastinating and you're not getting things done that you say are important to you, you have some kind of sabotage going on, right? Because you're not doing what you think you should be doing. Number 5, fear. So when we have fears, that can serve as sabotage. Typical fears are just fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. All of those fears make it very difficult for us to move forward in our goals and in our intentions. And we want to remove fear by leaning in, being willing to be uncomfortable, exercising courage. There's many muscles that you can practice to build that ability to overcome fear. And sometimes we just have to face the fear, right? But we can manage it in more subtle ways that allow us to feel like it's not so insurmountable. Okay, type of self-sabotage number 6, indecision. When you have a hard time making a decision, that's a type of self-sabotage because you're doubting yourself, or you don't trust yourself, or you don't have confidence in yourself. So notice, are you wishy-washy? Do you have a difficult time just making up your mind about something? You feel like you have multiple wants and needs. That's an example of self-sabotage. So what you can do is just prioritize. Think about what's most important to you first, but really notice, where do you get into indecision? Because too much indecision can lead to self-doubt and make all of these other types of self-sabotage worse. Type number 7 is clutter. So physical clutter, mental clutter, that fogs up our clarity and makes it difficult for us to really see the next step or connect with our intuition and inner knowing. And it can trigger self-doubt. So again, pay attention to where are you in your goals right now? We're now in March. It's now March 16th. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. And just kind of take a stock of, are you making progress in your goals? If you are, awesome. Good job. Like, totally celebrate yourself. If you notice that you're not quite there, or you're not making the progress that you want to be making, this is the opportunity to just check, no judgment. Just check and see if you have one of these types of self-sabotage. So again, in summary, there's 7 types of self-sabotage: cross intentions, self-doubt, distraction, procrastination, fear, indecision, and clutter. When you see these types of behaviors in your life, that's an opportunity for you to first work on your self-sabotage, and then working on your goals will be easier. I'm actually going to add an 8th type, and that's having incorrect or unhealthy beliefs. So one of my clients yesterday, one of the beliefs that held her back in her relationships is she's had the belief that she's unlovable. And this came from her childhood because she had a very cruel stepmother and just felt unprotected growing up. And a lot of people can relate to a situation like this. And so she grew up thinking she was unlovable. And what would happen, the way she would sabotage herself, is she would not go on dates or lie and tell someone she had a boyfriend when she didn't, because she was just so afraid of someone judging her and thinking she wasn't good enough. Well, we first worked on that belief, the belief of her being unlovable. And we worked on shifting that belief to a point where she now believes she is lovable. And she can hold that belief, and she's starting to operate from that belief. And guess what? Just yesterday when I saw her, she has already been on 2 dates. It's going really well. She's feeling worthy of a healthy relationship, and now we're working on deeper levels of intimacy. So the reason I'm sharing that with you is because sometimes our belief is the first thing that we need to work on in our progress towards our goals and our intentions. And if you don't have the right beliefs to support your goals, you're really going to struggle. When we don't have the correct beliefs to support our goals, This is when sabotage comes in, or this is when we work really hard, but we don't make the right progress. So I'm a big believer in being in alignment and getting you in alignment so you can be set for success. And in fact, if you are needing help, if you need accountability, if you need support, if you need to work on your beliefs, your skill sets, taking action and getting past fears, reach out to me. I'd love for you to join my Set for Success Club. I teach a 3-step formula to success. And what I do is help with all those important elements of getting the right mindset so you have the confidence and the ability to move forward in your goals and really be unstoppable. You can learn about my Set for Success Club by PMing me here on this Facebook Live, or you can reach out to me at support@shannonTranPhD.com. I'd love to just share more with you about what that Set for Success Club is all about and how it can support you. And if you know someone who needs to hear about these 7 types of sabotage because you see it ruining their life and it's someone you really care about, share this video with a family member or a friend or someone you really care about so they can see how sabotage might be interfering with their ability to really create the life that they want and love. All right, so this is Dr. Shannon Tran. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Take care now.